Good morning from Medjugorje, everybody. I'm not giving my name because this will probably go around the world, but those of you who know me recognize my voice, and I'm very close to the Archangel Gabriel, and I'm sending this message. Those of you who know me know my voice, and I'm sending this message to you just to give you an idea of what we have heard out here in Medjugorje over the past few days. A very special priest spoke yesterday, and he spoke about things. He said, I can only tell you a few things, obviously not very much. So he mentioned the key facts that he mentioned was that the Third World War is imminent. Number two, like what happened with COVID, the bishops will cave in to this new world order, which is really Freemasonry in operation, and the bishops will cave in because they will be full of fear. And it'll be like the British Reformation, when nearly all the bishops caved in or absconded, and the only one that remained true was Bishop John Fisher. Now we have to pray very much for our bishops and our priests. And then there's a friend of Maria here, the visionary. He's going to give us a talk today, but we already found out that he said this has never happened before, a 9-day novena at night time with such a late night apparition. Every night for 9 nights, we have to traipse down there through the fields or a cab. But then we get a cab home, so we can't be getting cabs there and cabs back and whatever. But we do go down, and it's a joy for me to go. But it is hard work, and it's very hard work to sit there. You're sitting there for almost 2 hours. But we do it out of love, because Jesus loved us so much, he shed his blood for us. Anyway, I just wanted to give you that tip-off that we're hearing. So there is rumours that we're at the end of the end times. And the battle between the devil and the Blessed Mother is now entering its final stage. And it will be brutal and wicked, and there'll be a lot of martyrdom. I just want to say as well, Father Jim Blount saw the Russian soldiers all over America, and a mystic from Europe saw all the Chinese over Europe. So I don't know how things are going to pan out, but there's a lot there to digest and to know. We have reached the end of the end times, and the battle is now going to enter its final stage. It'll be raging, but the Blessed Mother will be triumphant, and that's all we need to know. We just need to know that we must be in the state of grace. Obey the 5 little stones of Goliath that she gave us here in Medjugorje. Regular confession, the rosary, the mass, Bible reading, and a little bit of fasting if you can do it. She's asked for it, so let's try to do it. The bishops who will remain loyal will be the bishops who love the Virgin Mary very much, the Marian bishops and the Marian priests. They will be the remnant, and there's always a remnant. There has to be. Was one in the Old Testament, and the Marian remnant now are being prepared, and we will enter the refugees under the mantle of the Blessed Mother, and there's no need to be afraid, because we could die in the next hour. To be afraid is useless and worrying, so we should be joyful. And should we be called to martyrdom? Sure, if I was called to martyrdom, it would be a great privilege. I don't think I'll be given that privilege. But anyway, everything is in the hands of Mary. No need to be afraid. Go forward with joy. But I'm just updating you about what's happening all around us and what we're hearing. And just to say, Don Michele Baroni will be in here on the 25th. He'll be only staying 24 hours. So there's a reason for him coming. There's certain priests being sent here now. The reason I came was because I felt that Macron and Rishi Sunak and a few others calling premature elections, because they all know that they were going to lose to the far right, who are now woken up. They have awoken, and the powers that be don't want to lose their present governments around the world and their present prime ministers who are their puppets. So if there's a war, the governments cannot leave their post. They cannot elect a new government if there's a war. They have to stay in power. So it looks like this is all plotted and planned. But we are the Marian children of the Blessed Mother. That's all we need to know. Ave Maria, over and out. Be with your guardian angel. Let your guardian angel now guide you in prayer. God bless, and I'll see you soon.